non-televised trial. The transcripts have not been released yet. Only a few people have the transcripts, such as the defense and the state, defense attorney and the state. There's a lot of speculation going on, and there's a lot of lying going on. Did this guy post tasteful things that are good to post and at the very least look like he was trying to shoot somebody? Yes, that's what I'm not arguing that that didn't occur. But you have to take these cases in their totality, understand all of the evidence, not just the most outrageous looking evidence, because there's lots of subtle details that have not been explored. Everyone's saying it was a jury of his peers that found him guilty, and that's true, but they're not explaining everything. This same jury admitted themselves, some of the jury members, that they did things they shouldn't have as a jury. Not only did they do outside research, which, whatever, it's hard. I can understand that sometimes juries do outside research, but, how much did it poison this jury? This jury changed what they thought the burdens of proof was. You see, in a court case, when a state indicts you, the burden of proof is on the state, beyond a reasonable doubt, to prove that you did whatever it is they're accusing you of. That burden of proof changed in this case, because the jury, a couple of the jury members, or one of them in particular, did outside research. And that outside research made him believe, this jury member, that it was the defense that needed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he acted in self-defense. And it could be argued that other juror members agreed with this. And there's documented accounts of this occurring. Someone swore to this, that this occurred, one of the juror members. It's been said that the judge denied motions for prosecutorial misconduct because I guess the evidence didn't show it. I guess that's what people are saying. That's odd, though, because the judge didn't even consider the evidence. At least not in a hearing. The defense called for a hearing for prosecutorial misconduct. You would hope that if a police officer is doing things that they should not be doing to get an arrest on someone, planting evidence, whatever it is, a judge would be like, hey, you have evidence of that? Let's take a look. Instead of being like, we're not going to even look at that. That's what happened. The defense claims, and they said, hey, we got proof, we got evidence, we'd like to put some witnesses on the stand that are going to swear to this. And of course, the other side's going to be able to voir dire them. It's going to be able to question them and be like, all right, is what you're saying true? Are you lying? The judge didn't even allow that. The state came out with a counter motion. The state said, this didn't occur. I don't know what you're talking about. And Judge rubber stamped it. Is that an exceptional circumstance? Is that unusual? I would hope people would think it is. This should not be occurring. If a prosecutor or police officer, anyone in power to take someone's liberty away, is doing things they should not be doing, and someone says, hey, I got evidence that they did things they were not supposed to be doing, you would hope that a judge would at least hear you out. That did not occur in this case. In fact, the judge denied it. There's a lot of unanswered questions about why such and such occurred, because it does not make sense. Did Foster aim at Daniel Perry? All the news outlets are saying, or at least not all of them, some of them are saying what appears to be the truth. As far as can be surmised from being in the trial, I will tell you, being in the trial, that witness accounts do not agree with one another. Some are saying he did, some are saying he didn't. And I found out after the trial that witnesses changed their testimony multiple times. We don't know exactly how far up or down the rifle went. There are pictures, there is video, but there's not pictures and video that shows the whole thing. So we don't really know for sure. But what we do know is that witnesses have varying accounts of what happened, and witnesses change their accounts of what happened. There is political influence here. It's so odd that district attorney that says that politics should have never been in play in this trial and that such and such should be ashamed of themselves. So weird when someone accuses another person of something they are exactly doing themselves. The truth could not be stranger than fiction in this case. It is quite wild. So many people are speculating on this case that we're not there the entire trial. When the details get out, there will be hell to pay. I would hope that people will be willing to hear documented accounts what actually happened and not what people that dress nice think. The truth should be independent of all this, whatever this is.